A little bit different, so I want you to get your snaps out and get your sexy out because you're about to be blown away. Y'all give it up for Ricky Sparks.
I want you all to know that I can do drag all day long, but as soon as my voice hits this mic, I get super nervous. So I'm just gonna say a few words and calm down.
Penis!
We love you!
Have you ever stepped on an ant? You'd probably never know, though. That ant sure did. In times, I wish I could be so small, so invisible and raw. To stop making an impact and having intentions and wondering whether those intentions were good. I'd lean up on the hood of my truck parked in full lots, being seen but always forgot, and hope and wish and pray for a day I could just be me without having to please or put people at ease and educate. See, not many people really get who or what I am. For years I spent my days staring at the ground, bowed head face down, bound by society's gaze and determination to keep my gender in its place. Bowed head like the kid who got the answer wrong. Bowed head like the shame of a singer's notes gone. Bowed head like a submissive dog. Bowed head like a man at an altar praying to a god. See, my soul chose a body with a destiny to change, to transition. So I found myself caught in the betweens, too, constantly seen, stared at, scoffed at, and pushed around. I tried to find solid ground, or I get away in a cloud in a dream and imagined a scene of androgyny. But our society has no place for the betweens, even if the betweens are really the seams holding us together. So in all of my sorrows and woes, I chose muscle over emotion, lows over high tones, body hair over soft skin, testosterone over estrogen, and confidence over being boxed in. And I got what I'd always wanted. I'm invisible. In a club full of women seeking women up, bearded seems so unforgiving, avoided like the plague and made to seem more rotten than the fake-ass drunk girls giggling at the bar in the back. I'm human, and I'm here, and I've got a lot of experience to share if you'd only listen. Even if I have the words but not the voice, I need someone to honor my choice and realize I'm still not one or the other. So you can't use me to cover or expect me to be anything but what I am. I am a trans man, and I always will be. So tell me about coming out in high school. Tell me about coming into your own. Tell me all your stories of identity, and I'll give you one more because my story will never end. Every week I'll get that injection, and every day I'll be perceived as something I'm not. I laugh just as everyone else does when I get the question, he's at least bisexual, right? But it puts me in a stupor because all I can seem to muster is, it's something like that. But inside I'm dying, crying, begging for the world to see my femininity has nothing to do with my sexuality and everything to do with my story. I enter the world as she and will exit another way. How rare an opportunity to be able to say I've seen both sides. So if only the world could realize men and women are not that different. This is a poem about me, but it's also about equality. There shouldn't be such a huge gap in the betweens. Want to argue anatomically? Well, I've got a beard, breast, vagina, and dick, so I dare someone to say there's only one or the other. The conversation should be about other things like vulnerability, and how we teach our boys not to cry, and how we teach our girls not to try to be anything but princesses, or as I like to say, damsels in distress waiting to be rescued. Let me give you a clue. Our boys need to be rescued too. Our girls, they can rescue themselves. It's our minds that need to be changed, to transition, to evolve, a revolution. I'm not a problem to be solved, I'm a person who has a story and needs a connection, and a community to fix this transgender invisibility.